Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll be talking about the Relay for Life taking place at Troy University, and my guest today is Liz McGrath from the American Cancer Society working in this area. Thanks for joining me here today.
Thank you for having me.
As I mentioned, the Relay for Life, it's an event that a lot of people know about, raising money for cancer research. But the one we're talking about here is the Troy University event. And a few years ago, I know the university started their own relay in order to allow students to get more involved with this process. So tell us a little about I guess, the Relay for Life for those who don't know what it is, and then we'll get some details a little bit later. So,
well, Relay for Life as a whole started in 1985 with Dr. Gordy Platt. He did a 24-hour marathon around a track. He never stopped to raise money for cancer. He's passed out several times. He had to have an IV, and then it just grew from there. He's formed a committee, and then it just, like you said, it just pretty much took on from there. So we have several community county events, like the Peck County event here in Troy. But then, like you said, several years ago, we started tapping into the colleges, and they have been amazing. They're growing each and every year, and we've gotten a great group of college students here at Troy University that are putting on their own event for Relay for Life, which is happening next week. So we're really excited about it, and we're looking forward to it.
And you talk about the college students, and obviously I know when part of the reason is that the Pike event usually happens in May, and students weren't able to get involved. And so it seemed like a good idea for them to have it a little bit earlier. So, but as you said there, it turns out across the country that colleges and college programs seem to be growing. Is that what you're saying?
Right, exactly. Our collegiate events have really taken off. They have been doing great online fundraising, basically click for a cure, sending emails to family and friends. We all know college students don't always have a lot of money in their pockets, but they can send emails to Nan and Pop or aunts and uncles and say, hey, I'm involved in this at school. Would you please support us? And this is why I've joined because of Nana this year, her battle with cancer a couple years ago. So they've been able to really take off, and they have such great ideas. They're so creative and different fundraising ideas and things like that, and they've got so much energy. So it's been great. It's
been a good thing. And now the event itself, and obviously a lot of the fundraising has already taken place. It's coming up soon. And so a lot of teams have been put together. So a lot of people out there might say, okay, well, there's not much I can do to be a part of this. But that's not true. Obviously, it's a fun night and a fun event for the community members can come get involved with, even if they aren't part of the university, right?
Absolutely. We encourage everyone to come out. If you've never been to any Relay for Life event, I strongly encourage you to come out and just experience it, because it really is more of an experience. Like we talked about earlier, the Luminaria ceremony where we dim the lights and recognize those that we've lost that have had cancer, and prayers for those that are continuing their battle. And there'll also be a lot of on-site fundraisers at the event. We'll be selling those Luminaria to dedicate to loved ones, and the different teams will also be selling knickknacks and treats. We'll have t-shirts for sale out there. So yes, I encourage everyone to come out and support the students that are putting on this event, and also take part in a Relay for Life event. You never know, you might want to get involved next year.
And of course, one of the things about it, we neglected to mention you talked about the original was a 24-hour walk, but the students here, tell me what the students are going to be doing when they're involved with this relay. Like, what is the process of the event? What's the events of the night, I guess?
Right. Well, we'll be kicking off at 6 o'clock on the 30th, which is next Friday. And we'll start out, we have a guest speaker coming who is what we call a hero of hope. She is a cancer survivor who has gone through training to speak on behalf of the American Cancer Society, so we're looking forward to having her come speak. We'll also have different activities, because we will be there until about 3 o'clock in the morning. So people will be getting tired, and so we'll have a lot of different fun activities. We have bands playing, things like that. So we'll have a jam-packed night.
So a lot of activities, a lot of fun out there, and especially, and of course, and I know I've heard in the past, once it gets a little bit later in the evening, people start getting, I guess, a little tired, and it gets a little fun too.
Yeah.
So the later you're there, it's a lot more fun, and I guess it gets a little bit crazy out there.
Right, that's when we bring on the goofy activities and things that you might not want to do at 6 p.m., but by the time it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you've been out there all night, you're like, sure, I'll stuff marshmallows in my, see how many marshmallows I can stuff in my face.
So a good opportunity to have some fun, and like I said, it goes on for a while. And people in the community can come get involved as well.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, and get a taste of what they can maybe get involved with the community event that comes up later this year. So.
Yes, and I am the staff partner for that event as well. So just networking with people and finding out their niche and what they might want to be involved in, or people looking for community service, or people that might have had a newly diagnosis and are wanting to volunteer and get involved. So absolutely.
And so once again, when and where will the Relay for Life be?
Relay for Life for Troy University is March 30th, which is next Friday at 6 o'clock is when we'll start everything. We'll be out there setting up probably around 3, but on Trojan Terrace.
All right. And so the community members and university students alike are invited to come out and attend.
Absolutely.
So, well, thanks for joining here today, and good luck with this year's Relay.
Thank you so much.